Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is KitKat, and if you're new here, I am an artist on YouTube, and today I'm going to be talking about Peachtober. So, what is Peachtober? Let me tell you all about it. Basically, if you've ever heard of Inktober, it's actually pretty similar. Inktober is a art prompt list that lots of artists do in October, and it has 31 prompts because there's 31 days in October. Peachtober follows the same thing, except for that it is by an artist called Furry Little Peach. You can check her out on YouTube and on Instagram. I love watching her videos and I just love her content, so you can go check that out. She made a prompt list for the 31 days in October, the same concept as what Inktober does. I just honestly liked her prompt list better, and today is September 30th. So how Peachtober is going to work for me is I have the full prompt list ready to go, and I am taking my handy dandy sketchbook and I'm coming up with all my ideas today on September 30th, so that kind of takes out the step of trying to figure it out day of, because that can be a lot. Because I'll be posting about it on social media, I'll be using the day before to prep for the prompt for the next day. So because today is September 30th, I'll be working on October 1st prompt and the video and the design that will go out on October 1st. So I'm a day ahead of Peachtober. I feel like some people might say, but like, isn't the whole point that you're making it the day of and that's like what grows your skills? And I understand. The hard part is that editing a video does take time, and I want to make sure that the video is like edited and ready to go. That's how I film my content usually. I usually film it a day or even week before I'm actually posting it. It just makes it a lot easier so that I have the time necessary to edit and get everything up. I schedule all my posts on Instagram because that just makes it easier, and then it just goes right up without me really having to think about it. That is how I'm going about Peachtober. Another thing that I will be doing is, on top of coming up with the prompt list, I will also be limiting my color palettes and the utensils used. Sometimes when people do Peachtober, they experiment with like multiple materials, and I think that's really awesome. I have tried doing that in the past, and it just has never worked for me, and I've just never gone in farther than like day 6. So I feel like putting things in place for myself that make it a little bit easier to accomplish it is going to help me in the long run, because I would love to get to the end of this and be like, yo, I actually did all 31 days and I made all 31 designs. I will only be using my iPad for all the designs because digital seems a little bit easier for me to do for this idea. And then also I'll have limited color palettes. Over on Instagram, I've been doing this like 15-minute challenge where I have like 4 colors. I use my iPad, I come up with like a location to inspire the piece, and I have 15 minutes on the clock. So I'm kind of gonna do Peachtober the same way, except for that 15 minutes seems a little too short of a time to put something together. So I'm gonna give myself a good hour each day to put the design together, and already I'll have the sketch, and that'll make it a lot easier because I already have the sketch. So all I have to do is throw the sketch into Procreate, and then I will do the design in an hour with the color palette that I've selected for that day. And that is how I'm going to go about Peachtober. So today I am going to sketch out all my ideas, and then I'm going to start filming for the first day of Peachtober, which will be tomorrow, and getting all of that set up so that it can go up on my Instagram. That is the plan. All right, let's get sketching. Hello, it's me, voiceover KitKat, and I'm here to just talk a little bit more about Peachtober and how I put the designs together and just the different ideas and my train of thought on it. And first and foremost, I really have wanted to do something like Peachtober for a really long time. As I said earlier, wanted to do things like this back in high school and even college, and did try to do things like this and just never could accomplish it. I feel like with the busy schedule of both school and then also like college, it was just really hard to keep up with something that was like an everyday process. And yeah, I'll be honest, currently I do not have full-time work, and so that gives me a lot of time right now to work on a project like this. I don't know if I could do this if I did not have that freedom of time that I do right now. And so I'm trying to take advantage of that freedom of time I have to really invest in a project like this. And I would say being able to put together the designs beforehand encourages me that I think I can do it. It's something that for some reason I never thought of before, like putting together all the designs before starting the whole project. And I don't know why I never thought of that before, but I saw that the prompt list came out a couple days ago before October and was like, man, I should really just come up with all my designs before October. And that will probably help me in being able to at least not have to figure out that part of each day as I'm filming the content and putting together the design. And so I think with even putting all of the designs together beforehand, that really made me able to consider the like bigger vision of all the pieces and how they're going to all in a way go together. And I think also just being able to design in like one sitting, something I've noticed is my creativity and inspiration just gets better the longer I sit down and work on things. So like the first few designs I did, I hated. They were like horrible. So I redid them. And then after I sat for a while, I really started getting into the groove and started seeing results and feeling like, wow, okay, these are actually not that bad. And these are some fun ideas. And I'm actually super excited to put these together. And I think that's really going to help. I actually want to sit down and make these designs. Like everything that I have come up with for these next 31 days, I'm excited to make, and I'm excited to make it into a digital design. And I think something so cool is you get to the end of the month and you have 31 brand new pieces of artwork. That's awesome. Like maybe some of them could be stickers, maybe some of them could be postcards, maybe I could turn one of them into a t-shirt. Who knows? Like there's endless possibilities, and that just seems so exciting to me. I think also just being able to say like I actually did do all 31 days would be awesome. And it's okay. It is truly okay if I do not get through all 31 days, but I have a goal in mind. I have tried my very hardest to set myself up for success, and I'm hopeful that I can accomplish this and that I can get to the end of October and say that I actually did finally complete Peachtober. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, I'm really excited to share these ideas and designs with you. I loved the prompts on the list. The prompt list was like awesome. It's very like oddly specific and yet at the same time oddly not specific. Like there were things where I took a prompt and took my own creative liberties with the prompt and didn't just per se do it the exact way that maybe it was supposed to be done. And I think that's the fun thing about creating an art is you get to just take things and add to it. It doesn't always have to stay the way that it was maybe meant to be in the first place. And so I'm excited to just get this show going. I currently am talking to you on day 3 of Peachtober. I've done the first 2 designs, and here are how they turned out. And I finally finished all the sketches for Peachtober, so let me show you. Some of the designs at the beginning I really didn't like, and so I redid the ones at the beginning, but as I got the groove going, I honestly really liked the designs I was coming up with and realized that I didn't probably need to redo every single sketch because that would have taken forever. For almost the whole second half of the prompts, I just did the first sketch I liked because I thought it looked good. I was like, I think this fits the vibes, and it's gonna be so much work to do like 5 sketches for like every design. And the designs that I didn't like, I just did another sketch to try and see if I could come up with something better. But I'm very excited, and if you want to see more about Peachtober from me, you can check it out at my Instagram. I'm going to be posting every day for 31 days, all the different pieces I make. You can go follow me at KitKat Canvas to see more of my Peachtober art, and I'll probably make an update video at the end of October to kind of update y'all on if I actually completed all 31 days. But I am hopeful that I am going to do it because I already made all 31 sketches. So now all I have to do is make them into final pieces of art. Thanks for joining, and as always, I'll catch you on the flippity flop. Bye!
Get back together? No.